My name is Krishan Ratnavelu. I'm currently in the Human Resources Co-op program. I'm in my 5th semester.
My name is Asma Nika. I am pursuing my Bachelor's of Information Technology, specialized in Computers and Communication Networks, and I'm currently in my 6th semester.
My name is Aryan, and I'm studying Hospitality and Tourism Administration in Centennial College and currently in my 4th semester.
My name is Tyler Selmo. I'm in my final year at Centennial College at the Story Arts Center.
My name is Tanisha Richards. I'm in the Police Foundations program and I'm in my final semester.
My name is Andy Tung. I'm currently in my 4th semester here at Centennial College in the Automotive Service Technician program.
My name is Christine Wallace and I'm in the Academic Career Entrance program. I just completed chemistry and I am currently working on tech math.
I was born as a Canadian citizen and I've lived in Iran since I was 2 years old. And by the time that I was 16, I knew that I wanted to study hospitality. But as everyone knows, there are no hospitality schools. There are at least no valid hospitality schools in Iran. So I knew that I had to use my Canadian citizenship to find my life here.
I've always been a more hands-on person, so I chose the college route. And in doing so, I sacrificed my parents' ambitions of me becoming a doctor or lawyer, and instead pursuing my own ambitions.
I just felt like I needed more within my life, so I decided to go back to school. And then while looking for a program, I came across Police Foundations. I wasn't sure if I wanted to be a police officer or not, but I figured if I do go to the Police Foundations program, I'll learn about the community in which I live. I'll learn about my rights. I'll learn about other people's rights, citizens' rights. I'll learn things that I can use day to day, regardless if I'm a police officer or not. There's a lot of stigma around visual minority group and police officers. There's a lot of negative energy that I grew up around, and I kind of wanted to close that gap. My younger siblings had a few experiences with police officers that weren't the greatest experiences, and me being in this Police Foundations program makes their experiences different. They start seeing things differently, and as well, so do I. I can see from both sides of the spectrum now.
Something that changed my perception in Centennial is when I participated in this recent competition in Thelas. It was a student innovation championship among universities and colleges in Ontario. Me and my team presented on behalf of Centennial College, and when we won the competition, I felt so proud of myself, and I got to know my capabilities and abilities, as well as my team members and even our professors who guided us in this competition. And we were really proud of ourselves that we were a Centennial College student and we won this competition.
In my 2nd year over the summer, I was offered the opportunity to go on the FLIP program. And so what that was is I went to Denmark with a bunch of my colleagues in my program. We all met up in Denmark and students from Belgium came and we all put together a program. It was for Muskoka beer, and what we did was, it was a go-to-market strategy, and over 2 weeks we learned how to put together a go-to-market strategy, and we learned about the Danish cultural market, so we know, like, will Muskoka beer work there? And it's something that I didn't really expect to change my perception of myself, change my perception of others, and also as well as change my perception of the world. And it opened up a lot of opportunities and a lot of perspectives on the world that I didn't have before.
The most engaged I was about learning was actually at the Academic Excellence office. I was engaged, but not entirely, just because I took a big time off from school and I was consistently working and stuff, so education wasn't the top priority for myself. But then when I was surrounded by such scholars all around, right? This is the Academic Excellence office, right? So there's a lot of people with all these degrees in higher education that it really does inspire me and pushes me to go further on. Initially, I only thought I was going to just stop with a diploma and then that's it, but now I'm looking at even getting my degree, maybe a master's.
I'm engaged and most excited about learning right now. Being in the Academic Career Entrance program has been a new outlook for me. I look forward to going to school and learning again and, meeting new people and learning with peers and people who are in similar situations as myself, and realizing that I can go back to school. It doesn't matter how old I am, and it's never too late.
The most valuable piece of advice that I've ever received was from my room operations teacher, Shirley, when she stand up in front of the class and told me that I am on the right path and the only thing that I have to do is to keep going, and that she sees me as a general manager in the next 5 to 10 years. Because it was just so heartwarming, and it was so kind of her that made me cry, of course, that night when I thought about the moment. But then at the same time gave me so much confidence that would keep me going on.
My marketing teacher always said that learning never stops, and even when we finish and we graduate from high school, that we should always continue learning. Even when we find our careers, always learn, always, find something new to learn about, and I've always taken that to heart.
Professor Kenneth Yates, he took me aside and we would have conversations about my future and schooling, and we build a rapport. And he did say to me, just very basic, very simple, but it stood with me that he took the time to say it. He said, push. If you want it, go for it and don't hold back. And that just sticks with me.